So, welcome back nerds and news hunters, Marty here. So after playing the hack and slash game Wolcen Lords of Mayhem for about 200 hours, I was thinking to myself, now might be the time to actually be doing a review of this game and its current state. Wolcen Studio is currently developing on this game still, and it's set for release in January 2020. This review takes a standpoint in the current content patch 2 that have released right here in October. This game has some really interesting unique powers and a classless system that lets you rock your character into everything in your imagination as long as you stay inside the passive skill tree. I will explain more about this later in this review. Welcome friends, and let's get started. So, do we love it or do we hate it? Well, so as I mentioned, I have been playing this game for about 200 hours on total, and it's time to nail down what I love and what I actually kind of hate about Wolcen right now. And I won't sugarcoat anything, this is my opinion from a gamer's perspective, simply how I feel about the game. You might have a different point of view, and I respect that, of course. So let's start on the positive side of things. I love the unique elements of this game. The classless system lets you take control and design your character freely as you please. You can stack up on crit and still be able to tank or wear different weapons and be able to then cast spells as a hybrid kind of character. I love that as a player you're not locked into the usual archetypes of classes. As many know, I have been making many different kind of build guides here on my channel as well, and I will keep doing that. I also absolutely love the story mode of this game, and I'm not going to spoil anything here guys, don't you worry, but Wolcen Studios have managed to make an interesting story to play through here in Act 1. In total there will be 3 acts in the retail version once it comes out, and you really get drawn into the story, and I really hope they manage to keep things interesting through the upcoming acts as well. I still need to try the apocalyptic farm, so I wouldn't touch base on this as of now, but I love the idea of it, as well as the idea of having pets that are able to do damage for you. I also really love the animations and the graphics of this game as well. It's really something else compared to many other hack and slash action RPGs out there. This is a really beautiful engine to be making a game like this in, and the way that different weapons unlocks different spells is really cool too. You have to consider for your build what weapons you're going to use to become effective. Now, as mentioned, I will also talk a little bit about some of the negative side of things that I have experienced while playing the current state of the game right now. Now, please do remember, this is a game in development and in beta. So when playing through these 200 hours of game time, I have spent time in Wolcen since the alpha mode, going into beta and into the content patch 1 and now into the content patch 2. So this is my time total spent in all these since I started. One of the things I have noticed is the gameplay itself in general. When you teleport or dodge roll and to cast your spells, it's not always that you are able to actually hit the enemies. Then you have to use a potion or hit an enemy with your general attack before it will work again and you can hit them with your spells. This have really gotten me into a high amount of frustration at times. But I hope that Wolcen Studio will fix this issue. This is should be, a temporary thing and a bug that needs to be sorted out. So, but it's a big thing about the gameplay in general right now. Also, now the pairing of online players is not working as well. I've been eager to test this feature and to play more multiplayer, but unfortunately I cannot do this. So this is really a disappointment as of now. Stats and how they work is not displayed well enough in my opinion. It can feel a bit too complex or overwhelming to figure out how your damage scales and if it's working correctly. If it's possible to make things appear more clearly on this matter, I think it could be a big plus for new players coming into the game. New players need to feel successful when they build their character, but you know, still save some good stuff for the really high-end players to figure out. Still, you know, maybe make a class build archetype kind of tutorial to make it more obvious to new players how these builds could work for them. For now, there are also lots of visual bugs, like monsters getting stuck inside stones, rocks or hills or holes. Some of the bigger monsters can also hit you, like so you fly out of the map at times and through the floor. These barriers must be fixed. None of this must happen at launch at all, guys. But on it all, I would like to rank Wolcen and give it some scores based on the current state of the game. I do expect for a lot of the issues at hand to become fixed soon, or at least before launch. I will of course make more reviews of Wolcen once new patches arrive, and if I feel like the changes are so significant that a review would be necessary. I do love the gameplay though, the speed, the feel, but I really hope these issues at hand will become fixed. Would I recommend you to buy Wolcen? Sure, I would recommend it. I mean, if you like to test games, if you like to figure out builds and such, go for it. You're going to get upgraded once the game comes out anyways, so if you buy it now or later, what does it really matter, right? So now for the scores. For graphics, I have scored it 9 out of 10. It's beautiful made. The music part, 9 out of 10. A real orchestra. What more can you really ask for here, guys? Cinematics, 8 out of 10. It could be better, but I mean, it's still cool. Story, 9 out of 10. Interesting and awesome. Keep it up, you guys. Keep it up for the next couple of acts as well. Content, 6 out of 10 as of now. We are really too limited as you know, for the content. We would like to have a bit more stuff to do. That would be awesome, right? The controls, 10 out of 10. It couldn't really be better. It's pretty much the standard kind of way to control the characters and all this. So I think that this is on top of the game. Gameplay, 7 out of 10. Considering the box, this score would be higher. Fix these things, Wolcen team, and we can do a new review and possibly make it higher. In total, a Marty rating of 8.2 out of 10. Again, there are many things that I did not talk about, new features that are coming, but I did talk about the things that I have tested and simply sharing my opinion with you guys. Will you buy Wolcen or wait? Let me know in the comment section, and thank you for watching, and I will be back soon here. Marty GameDK, we'll see you later. Bye bye.